Hello students, today we are going to start a resolution of a vector. So main important point why we have required to resolve a vector, what is its meaning, okay? So just let us take, this is a plane. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and there is a point or the position of a particle which can define with respect to this point of intersection, that is origin. Now as we know the position of this in this plane, let us take x comma y, means the length of this particle along this direction, that is x, and along this direction, that is y. So if we want the distance of this particle with respect to point O, just take a distance, this is perpendicular, to find the magnitude of this OA or length of this line, okay? So this is x, this is y. So according to Pythagoras theorem, we can write the length of OA, that is equal to x square plus y square. Now this is the length. As we see, the length of this one along x-axis, that is only x, and along y-axis, that is y, and the length of this OA in this xy plane, that is square root of x square plus y square, okay? So to define the position of this particle with respect to this origin, we have two requirement. First one is length and second one is angle. So now question is, what is the effect of this length along x-axis as well as in y-axis? So let us take a vector which have magnitude as well as direction, and the vector passes from origin, and that is OP, and the name of this vector, let us take vector A, and the direction of this vector with respect to x-axis is theta. So now question is, what is the effect of this vector along this direction as well as along this direction? So we can say the component or effect of this vector along x-axis as well as y-axis. To find the component of this vector along x-axis as well as y-axis, what we do? Just draw a perpendicular from this. This is perpendicular. Now if we see, this is a point, let us take point Q. The length of this vector in this xy plane, let us take A, that is magnitude of vector A, let us take A. Now what will be the effect of this vector along this direction, x-axis? So this is A. Now take this triangle. So in triangle POQ, cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, and the length of this, let us take AX, means effect of this vector along x-axis, let us take AX. So we can write cos theta, that is equal to base means AX upon length of this vector, that is A. So AX, that is equal to A cos theta, and this is horizontal component. This is horizontal component of vector A along x-axis. This is called horizontal component. Or we can say effect of vector A along x-axis, or effect of vector A along x-axis. That is Ax, which is A cos theta. It means if the magnitude of this vector is A, then what will be the effect of this along x-axis? So we can write Ax, that is A cos theta. Now what will be the perpendicular magnitude along y-axis? See, let us take this is point M. Now take this triangle. If this is theta, it will be cos theta and it will be sin theta. So effect of this vector along y-axis, because this one and this one both are same. So we can write sine of theta, that is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is A along y upon A. So effect of that vector, A vector, along y-axis, that is A sin theta, and this is called vertical component. Vertical component, or effect of vector A along y-axis. Okay. Now, as we see, the magnitude of OP vector, that is A vector, which is A, and if the magnitude of OP is A, then what will be the length of this? Means effect of this vector along x-axis, that is cos theta, and its perpendicular component, that is A sin theta. This is A sin theta, this is A sin theta, this is A cos theta, this is A cos theta. Okay. So now we can write this vector in polar form. So what it means? Vector A is basically, if we add Ax vector plus Ay vector, then we get the resultant of both the vectors, means Ax vector as well as Ay vector. So vector A can be written, that is Ax I cap, means effect of vector A along x-axis, that is Ax, and its direction is along x-axis, that is I cap. So we can write this resultant vector like Ax I cap plus Ay j cap. Now what will be the here? Ax is A cos theta and Ay, that is A sin theta. Let us take this is equation 1, this one is 2. Now if we want to magnitude of this vector, that is A, just take Pythagoras theorem or just square these two equations and add. So we get A square, that is equal to Ax square plus Ay square. So magnitude of A vector, that is equal to A, which is equal to square root of Ax square plus Ay square. ओके, मीन्स कभी भी वेक्टर अगर आपको आई कैप और जे कैप के फॉर्म में दे रखा है और आपको डायरेक्टली उसका मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड करना है, तो जस्ट टेक मॉड ऑफ ए, दैट इज इक्वल टू ए, मीन्स स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ आई कैप, दैट इज ए एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ ए वाई स्क्वायर, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ जे, दैट इज ए वाई स्क्वायर. नाउ व्हाट विल बी द एंगल, मीन्स डायरेक्शन. So just divide equation 2 by 1. So we get A sin theta upon A cos theta, that is Ay upon Ax. And theta is basically with respect to x-axis. So we can write theta, that is equal to tan inverse Ay upon Ax. So this is the angle of vector A with respect to x-axis in its component form. Here ay is effect of vector a along y-axis and ax is effect of vector a along x-axis, and ax is basically the effect of vector a along x-axis, which is our horizontal component. We can write horizontal component or effect of vector a along x-axis. Means vector is given in xy plane. To know the effect of this vector in their rectangular component, so the rectangular component of vector a along x-axis, that is a cos theta, and rectangular component of vector a along y-axis, that is a sin theta. Okay, so horizontal component, that is a cos theta, and vertical component is a sin theta. So this vector can be written either ax I cap, just take ax, I cap is direction, so this vector is ax I cap and this vector is ay j cap. Now add this vector into this vector, so we get ax I cap plus ay j cap, that is equal to a resultant vector. So vector a can be written ax I cap plus ay j cap, where ax is a cos theta, that is effect of vector a along x-axis, and ay is a sin theta, that is effect of vector a along y-axis. So when a vector is given in any plane, like a vector is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap, where ax is a cos theta, ay is a sin theta, just take mod. So mod of a vector, that can be written a, which is equal to square root of ax, means square of coefficient of I cap, that is ax square, similarly coefficient of j, that is ay square, and the direction of vector with respect to x-axis, that is tan theta. Tan theta is basically here ay. So just take ay, means vertical component upon horizontal component. Okay, so this is angle, direction of vector a, and this is the magnitude of vector a. Clear? So a resolution of a vector is basically meaning is only to find the effect of that vector which is given in any plane along x, y as well as z axis, means in the form of a rectangular, in their rectangular Cartesian system. This vector is given in xy plane, so resolve this vector along this direction as well as this direction. Okay, so just take a problem which asked in AIEEE 2006. Clear? Okay. So the question is, which is asked in AIEEE 2006. Question is, vector A, that is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. A vector is given, that is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Question is, find the angle of vector A with respect to y axis. Okay. Now according to question is, a vector is given in along I cap plus j cap, means it is 2D vector which is expressed in xy plane. The effect of this vector along x-axis is 3 unit. This is 3 unit. And the effect of this vector along y-axis, that is 4 unit. So if we write 3 I cap, it become vector. If we write 4 j cap, it become vector. So resultant of this vector plus this vector is equal to this one. This is resultant. Now the vector A is, that is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Okay. Or we can say there is a particle whose position vector with respect to origin, that is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap, which is resultant, that is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Now what will be the angle with respect to x axis? Let us take alpha. And what will be the angle with respect to y axis? Now the question is, find the angle of vector A with respect to y axis. So just take beta. So here tan beta can written, tan beta, that is perpendicular upon base. This is 3 and this one is 4. And tan beta, that is 3 by 4. It means beta, this 3 by 4, tan beta is equal to 3 by 4 is basically 37 degree. Means this angle is 37 degree. So with respect to x axis, this angle is 53 degree. Okay. Simple question. Now take some another question and discuss how to resolve a vector in its Cartesian system. Done. Let us take another example. This is xy plane, x axis, y axis, and there is a vector A, whose magnitude mod of A is 4 unit, and the angle with respect to x axis, let us take 30 degree. Now question is, resolve this vector in respective Cartesian system. See, this vector is taken in first quadrant, means the effect of vector can be taken in along x axis as well as y axis. So just take a perpendicular. This is A, so the effect of this vector along this x axis, and this is your cos theta. So A magnitude is 4 unit, so 4 cos 30. This is horizontal component, and its perpendicular component, that is 4 sin 30 degree, that is AY. Okay, so this vector whose magnitude is 4 unit and the direction of this vector with respect to x axis is 30 degree. Now this vector can be written in its polar form, means vector A, which is equal to AX along x axis plus AY along y axis. So A vector, that is 4 cos 30, cos 30 is root 3 by 2 I cap. A along y, that is 4 sin 30, that is half j cap. So vector A, that is 2 root 3 I cap plus 2 j cap. This is the vector A whose magnitude is 4 unit and direction with respect to x axis is 30 degree. So this is basically AX I cap, this one is AY j cap. Now the vector A, that is AX I cap plus AY j cap, means this vector can be written in rectangular form, that is 2 root 3 I cap plus 2 j cap. Similarly, let us take another vector. Vector B, and the angle with respect to this is 120 degree. Now resolve this vector. See, this vector is given in second quadrant. So just resolve in a respective perpendicular component. Means resolution of this vector is taken along minus x and along positive y. So this is total 120, this one is 90, so this angle is 30 degree. This one is 30, so this one is 60 degree. If 60 is here, so let us take the magnitude of B is 2 unit. Now the component of this vector along negative x-axis, this is, it will be how much? 2 cos 60, and its perpendicular component means along y-axis, that is 2 sin 60. So this vector can be written in polar form, that is B vector, that is 2 cos 60. 2 cos 60 is basically magnitude and direction is along negative x-axis, so just multiply minus I cap plus vector along y-axis, that is 2 sin 60 along y-axis, so j cap. So vector B in polar form, that can be written minus 2 cos 60, that is half I cap, plus 2 sin 60, that is root 3 by 2 j cap. So vector B, that is minus I cap plus root 3 j cap. So vector B is written in its polar form, or we can say in unit vectors form, that is vector B, that is minus I cap plus root 3 j cap. As we get the result B vector, that is minus I cap plus root 3 j cap. From this result we can see this vector is located in second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. Okay, check कर लो. Now if we want that let's consider there are two vectors, vector A and vector B are given. Now question is, what will be the resultant vector of vector A and vector B? So resultant of vector A and vector B. So let us take the resultant of vector A and vector B is R vector, that can be written A vector plus B vector. So basically if a vector is given in arbitrary any quadrant, to just take their component along x-axis, y-axis and just take addition or subtraction. So A vector is 2 root 3 I cap plus 2 j cap, and B vector is minus I cap plus root 3 j cap. So it will come 2 root 3 minus 1 I cap plus 2 plus root 3 j cap. This is a resultant vector of vector A and vector B, which is also written in 2D in xy plane, because 2 root 3 is greater than 1, so this value is positive, and 2 plus root 3 is also positive. So what will be the magnitude of resultant? We can find the magnitude of resultant as well as direction. So to find the magnitude, so mod of R, and as we know I cap j cap both are perpendicular, so just take square of coefficient of I cap, means 2 root 3 minus 1 square plus 2 plus root 3 whole square. And what will be the angle of resultant vector with respect to x-axis? So just take alpha with respect to x-axis. If we write with respect to x-axis, just take along y upon, so tan inverse 2 plus root 3 upon 2 root 3 minus 1. Okay, so write down. सो बेसिकली वेक्टर्स को रिजॉल्व मीनिंग इतना ही हुआ कि वेन एवर अ वेक्टर इज गिवन इन एनी प्लेन, so the effect of that vector along its corresponding कार्टेशियन सिस्टम. अगर वेक्टर आपको एक्स वाई प्लेन पे दे रखा है तो आपको आई कैप जे कैप के फॉर्म में लिखना है. इन केस अगर आपको वाई और माइनस एक्स में दे रखा है, इट मीन्स आपको माइनस एक्स और वाई में. जैसे हम एक एग्जांपल और लेते हैं. क्लियर बच्चों? If you have any doubt, then you can ask also in comment box. Next example is, let us take a body which have mass is suppose 10 kg and there is a force F1 that is 2 Newton, F2 4 Newton, and angle between F1 vector and F2 vector, let us take 60 degree. And there is another force like this, F3 vector, and the magnitude of F3 is take 4 Newton, and this angle is 30 degree. Okay, now question is find the acceleration of this block. Question is find acceleration of the block. तो बेसिकली करना है क्या आपको, इस पर्टिकुलर बॉडी पे आप देख लो कि नेट फोर्स जिसके रिस्पेक्ट बॉडी आपका हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन पे एक्सेलरेट हो जाए. ठीक है, तो आपको क्या करना है, इस बॉडी पे नेट फोर्सेस देख लीजिए आप. F1 वेक्टर इज टेकन अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस, F2 आपका किसी एंगल पर है, तो आप क्या करिए, इसका कंपोनेंट ले लीजिए. मीन्स F2 का इफेक्ट इसके अलाउंग कितना हो जाएगा, दैट इज 4 cos 60. और वर्टिकल फोर्स ये बॉडी को लिफ्ट करना चाहेगा, मीन्स ये कंपोनेंट कितना होगा, 4 sin 60. ओके, सिमिलरली ये आपका 30 डिग्री, तो अलोंग दिस डायरेक्शन हॉरिजॉन्टल ये 30, इट विल बी ऑल्सो 30. ये 4, तो हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट कितना, 4 cos 30, and vertical component must be taken in right angle, so this is 4 sin 30. Now take the resultant force along x axis. See, F cos 30 is along x axis, 2 Newton is along x axis, 4 cos 60 is also along x axis. Means the total effect of all forces along x axis, that is 4 cos 60 plus 2 plus 4 cos 60, sorry, this is 30. Okay, so the net force acting on this body along x axis, that is 4 cos 60, that is root 3 by 2, plus 2 plus 4 cos 60, that is half, this is 2, so 2 root 3 plus 4, okay, Newton. Means the net force acting on this body along x axis, that is 2 root 3 plus 4. Okay, due to this force the body will accelerate according to Newton's second law. If mass of the body is constant, so Fx can be written, that is mass into acceleration. So acceleration of this body along x axis, that is equal to net force along x axis upon mass of the body. Net force is 2 root 3 plus 4, mass of the body is 10 kg. So this is the acceleration of this block due to all these forces. Now what will be the value of vertical component? The weight of the body is 100, and along this direction 4 sin 30, तो इस फोर्स के रिस्पेक्ट बॉडी क्या होगा, नीचे प्रेस होगा, और इस पर्टिकुलर 4 sin 60 के रिस्पेक्ट बॉडी क्या होगा, लिफ्ट होगा. 100 प्लस 4 sin 30 इज हायर एज कंपेयर टू 4 sin 60. मीन्स बॉडी आपका लिफ्ट इस केस में नहीं कर सकता. बेसिकली हमें सिर्फ इतना ही फाइंड करना था, फाइंड द एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ ब्लॉक ड्यू टू F1, F2 एंड F3 फोर्स. ओके, तो जस्ट टेक the components of F2 and F3 along x-axis as well as y-axis, and to find the net force acting on that body along x-axis, that is F cos 30 plus 2 plus 4 cos 60, and due to this force the body will accelerate along x-axis with acceleration that is Ax is equal to Fx upon m, and net force is 2 root 3 plus 4 upon 10 meter per second square. So basically resolution नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस पे आपको रिक्वायर्ड होता है कि अगर आपने फोर्स या कोई भी वेक्टर एक्स एक्सिस या वाई एक्सिस के अलोंग ले लिया तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आपको किसी एंगल पे दे रखा है तो बेसिकली हम लोग इस टाइप से कर सकते हैं. जैसे नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल देखते हैं. And let us take a vector like this, vector A, whose magnitude is 4 and the angle with respect to positive x-axis. And let us take 210. Now question is resolve this vector in Cartesian system. ओके, तो जैसे कि मैंने आपको बोला कि इन केस वेक्टर अगर आपको फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट पे दे रखा है तो आपको रिजॉल्व एक्स और वाई में करना है. सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट दे रखा है मीन्स आपको वाई और माइनस एक्स में करना है. थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट पे अगर है तो इसका इफेक्ट रेक्टेंगुलर कंपोनेंट कौन से होंगे, ये वाले. तो दिस इज 210, दिस वन इज 180. सो जस्ट फाइंड दिस एंगल. So 210 minus 180, that is 30 degree. The length of this is 4, so the effect of this vector along 30, that is 4 cos 30, and along this, that is 4 sin 30. And these are a rectangular component of this vector along negative x-axis and negative y-axis. So what will be the value of this vector? So vector A, that can be written 4 cos 60 minus I cap plus 4 sin 30. 4 sin 30, direction is negative y-axis, so minus j cap. So this vector can be written in corresponding rectangular form, that is 4 cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it is 2 root 3 minus I cap plus 4 sin 30, sin 30 half, so 2 minus j cap. Means vector is given in minus I cap minus j cap, means in third quadrant. So if we take vector in first quadrant, then the vector written in form of unit vector, that is I cap plus j cap. In this quadrant, minus I cap plus j cap. In this quadrant, minus I cap minus j cap. In this quadrant, I cap and minus j cap. चेक कर लीजिए. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ वेक्टर्स सीखेंगे। मल्टीप्लीकेशन ऑफ टू वेक्टर्स। I hope कि you all understand how to take a resolution or component of a vector in their corresponding Cartesian system. Let us take another example. A body is placed in any inclined surface and the angle of inclination is theta. Mass of this body is m. Now question is, what will be the effect of its weight, that is gravitational force, along this inclined plane and perpendicular to the inclined plane. See, this is mg theta, this one is 90, and the force of this mg, this is component, this is 90. So the force, the component of mg along this inclined plane and perpendicular to the inclined plane, this is 90, so it will be 90 minus theta, and this is 90, so this angle is theta. So the effect of mg along this direction, that is mg cos theta, and perpendicular to mg cos theta, that is mg sin theta. Now the force exerted by this body on this surface, that is mg cos theta, so normal reaction can be written which is perpendicular to this contact surface, that is n. Okay. Now along this direction means perpendicular to the inclined plane, normal reaction is balanced by mg cos theta, because normal reaction is developed by this mg cos theta. Along this direction forces are balanced, but due to this force, if the surface is smooth, the body will accelerate. With acceleration, as we know, according to Newton's second law, force is equal to mass into acceleration. So we can write acceleration acting on this body along inclined plane, that is equal to force upon mass, and force is mg sin theta, mass is m. So acceleration of this body along this inclined plane, that is g sin theta. From this result we can see the acceleration is only dependent function of theta, means acceleration of this block is independent of mass. मीन्स अगर सेम इंक्लाइन प्लेन पे अगर आप 1 kg मास लेते हैं और 1 kg मास का एक्सेलरेशन g sin थीटा है, मीन्स अगर आप 2 kg मास लेते हैं तो भी एक्सेलरेशन कितना होगा, g sin थीटा, बिकॉज एक्सेलरेशन इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ मास, मास पे वो डिपेंड नहीं हो रहा है. तो आप कह सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर इस पर्टिकुलर इंक्लाइन प्लेन पे आप 1 kg मास ले लो तो कितने से नीचे जा रहा होगा, दैट इज g sin थीटा. 2 kg मास ले लो, 3 kg ले लो, 4 10 kg ले लो, कुछ भी ले लो, तो एक्सेलरेशन हर एक बॉडी का कितना रहेगा, दैट इज g sin थीटा. ठीक है. सो आई थिंक रिजोल्यूशन और कंपोनेंट ऑफ वेक्टर हम लोग क्यों लेते हैं along its rectangular Cartesian system. तो अगर आपके पास बुक्स हो एससी वर्मा या कोई भी बुक्स, तो आप उससे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो आज फिनिश करते हैं एंड नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम लोग मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ वेक्टर्स मीन्स डॉट प्रोडक्ट, वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट्स, क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट वो करेंगे. और उसके बाद एक फाइनल वीडियो लेंगे जिसमें नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ही डिस्कस करेंगे ओनली फॉर वेक्टर्स. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू.